Twilight Princess might be best known for its dungeons. Having 9 total, they contain jaw-dropping atmospheres, tricky puzzles, and unique items and bosses all over the course of the game. As always, we wonder which is the best. Here are my top 5 Twilight Princess dungeons. To start off the list, let's go with the Lakebed Temple. This is a hit or miss dungeon for many people, but I like it well enough. The layout of the dungeon is terrific, and getting the hookshot, or claw shot, is always a plus. There are also many fun puzzles simply designed by the creators, and also from just exploring the dungeon itself. The biggest negative is, like the water temple, controlling the water. You need to release 2 currents at either ends of the temple in order to reach the boss room. That part isn't so fun because it's a bit more boring just walking back and forth between either side of the dungeon. And also the boss is super meh. Still, the dungeon deserves some praise and makes it on the list. The last dungeon, Aero Castle, is number 4. While it is a bit short, the tasks you have to complete are challenging, entertaining, and rewarding. The puzzle in the graveyard is one of the best puzzles in the series, and the tasks you need to complete inside the temple flow perfectly together. You also finish off King Bublin, who, yes, he can't speak. The final boss is also super epic, but a bit too easy for my liking. Still, a great dungeon to conclude a great game. Snowpeak Ruins is number 3. Being a snow dungeon, already it has an amazing atmosphere. The puzzles in this creepy house is also quite fun, and the fact that the house feels abandoned adds to the atmosphere. The ball and chain is cool, and the boss is also cool. Although too easy. Overall, Snowpeak Ruins is a solid dungeon and deserves some praise. Orbiter Grounds is number 2. This is the top dungeon on most lists, and it finds itself high on my list as well. The creepy atmosphere from the ancient prison and the fear of falling in the quicksand puzzles makes the puzzles and dungeon as exciting as ever. The spinner is also all awesome, and Stallard is a memorable boss fight. But why isn't it number 1? The pose are the issue for me. Needing to alternate between Wolf Link and Normal Link, as well as the challenge being the exact same as the Forest Temple, makes it so the first part of the dungeon is not as strong as the second part. Still, an amazing dungeon, and very fun to play. City in the Sky tops the list for me. This is an ancient city built by the disturbing birds, and is the home of the 4th piece of the Twilight Mirror. Or Mirror Twilight, whatever the hell it is. The big reason this tops the list is because of the double claw shots, and how well it is used throughout the dungeon. Being built in the sky, Link has to fly around between the different structures, traversing near-death experiences as he conquers the dungeon. The feeling of flying is fun, and the amount to explore is tremendous. And to conclude the dungeon, you face a fire-breathing dragon who's been tormenting you since the start. It's a shame he's so easy, but boy, he does look really cool. There it is, the top 5 dungeons in Twilight Princess. Hope you enjoyed the video and agree with the list. As always, there are consequences if you don't.